Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be filming a get ready with me. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this look, keep on watching. I will be catching you guys up on some Chisme and some life updates. So if you want some Chisme and you want to sit down and get ready with me or just watch me get ready, keep on watching. Alright, so we're gonna start with the moisturizing moment. I'm gonna use some under eye cream, some lip balm. You guys can get Cerave at Target. Highly recommend. Pero si les quería dar un chisme, like not like hardcore chisme, but like kind of a life update. Like I did miss 2 uploads and I did want you guys to know why. Like not everything, obvio, because not everything is my business to tell, so I can't say everything. But you know, I'll tell you chunks here and there. So I figured I always do this. Do you guys ever put your like grab hella moisturizer and put it on your hands también? I wanted to tell you guys a quick story that I haven't really told anyone completely because I'm so embarrassed, you guys. I am so embarrassed. My brother actually bought a new car. I'm so proud of him. And they had to do something to it, so they gave him a rental, which was electric. So lo llevé a Eastridge, you know, to charge. I'm gonna put some highlight on before I prime. So I gave him a ride to Eastridge and I decided to charge my car after, right? I never charge. Like anytime I charge, I freaking turn on my DoorDash app and it literally is not the same as before, but I do make between like $80 to $100 a week. I'll go either during my lunch or any time that I charge. So this time in particular, me llegaron 2 órdenes. I got them, I picked them up, and dude, a cop pulled me over. Can you guys believe that? A cop pulled me over. Why? ¿Yo qué hice? Yo no hice nada. You guys. I went to Target, got some Milani Foundation, and it's in number 2. So it is lighter than the one I usually wear, but you know, I haven't been going out to the sun. And I bought this glitter thing a while back, pero nunca lo uso. So let's see how it goes. Little brush that I got at Marshall's. You guys, I was holding on to soda because they gave me soda from one of the restaurants that I picked up, right? And I really didn't want that shit to fall. Tell me why, when the cop pulled me over, I let go of the soda, so as he had me pull over, the soda freaking fell, and I was like, fuck. Pero ni modo de decirle al policía, like, oh, can you stop real quick? Because my ass needs to grab the soda. And since I had gone to, you know, give my brother a ride, I didn't grab my purse. I never do this. I always have my shit with me. I didn't have my license. I didn't have my registration with me. I didn't have shit. So when he asked me for things, I panicked. And I was like, look, I can call home. I can get a picture. I was freaking out, like legit freaking out. He basically told me why he pulled me over. He's like, your registration's expired. I'm like, no. It is not expired. I have a whole nother... like it's due next month. Mind you, I used to have another troca that I gave to my dad. He never transferred it or whatever, or I don't know what happened. So I actually had 2 registration renewals and I mixed up the dates. So he was right, my thing was expired. Then he flashed his light and like saw me that I was doing DoorDash, and I could only imagine what he thought. He was probably like, oh, this poor girl, you know, she's trying to make it work, you know, whatever. And I was just like, this is what I get for being bored and not wanting to stay home and, you know, just being dumb. Like, I knew I didn't have my purse with me, so obvio I didn't have my license. I should have just gone straight home. Pero no, ahí voy de mensa. Thankfully, he let me go. You guys, he was the most handsome cop ever. He was gorgeous, beautiful smile, and when I was like freaking out and like blabbing, I was like, can you just look me up in your system thingy? And he just laughed, and I don't know, it was so cute. I was like super emotional and wrecked, but he was very sweet. He let me go. He's like, you gotta pay. I came home. That's when I saw the letters. I'm like, oh, I did mix up the dates. So yeah, that registration is covered and paid for. But you know what I really felt bad about? The people that I dropped off the food to, I like, you know, they came to the door and I was like, hey, I'm so sorry. Like, I dropped one of your sodas, my bad. And mind you, I did think about going to 7-Eleven and just filling it up because the receipt tells you what the drink was. But I didn't want to like mess with their shit, so I just handed it to them. they had given me a $15 tip. I was so devastated because I'm like, fuck, I just dropped their drink. Let's go in with some concealer. But yeah, you guys, I felt really, really bad. I was like, dang, I'm a terrible person. And it was just, that was like 2 weeks ago. And that was like the start of a hot ass mess from the last 2-3 weeks. Where's my... when I went to Target, I picked up new beauty sponges. These are from Milani and they're black. They are so cute. Sí me gustaron. God damn it, I just dropped them. They have Milani stamped inside. Super soft. I'm excited to try these. I'm gonna go wet them real quick. This one's not too tiny, so I'm still able to, you know, actually use it. I want to say Beauty Blender has like a really tiny one, and I'm just like, really? I always lose the little one. But yeah, you guys, it's been an intense 2 weeks. A lot of things have been happening to people in my life, like family members, you know, friends. Everyone's going through so much shit, and I'm trying real hard to be there for them. But you know, there's only so much we can do if we can't really visit people and stuff. Like, there's only so much you can do, like send food or text them or call them and stuff. And it's been intense. But obvio no les voy a contar ese chisme because that's not my shit to tell, you know. And actually, talking about being a chismosa, I actually lost 2 friends in law school because they're still alive. Because I was a chismosa, but mind you, they were chismosas too. So I feel like some sort of way about me being the one that was called out for being a chismosa. I'm kind of using my Milani Foundation because, you know, it's a true... I use it all the time, so I know I'm gonna like it. Yeah, I guess I never told you guys this tea, but in law school I was friends with 2 girls that they talk so much shit about the other girls in the Latino community, like girls in our other sections. And I was always like, damn, like, why are you guys so bitter and negative ass people? But you know, mind you, we were friends for like almost the whole we were friends for almost 2 semesters, so I guess. But there was one time that I was told something, then I opened my big ass mouth and shared it with the other person, and then they told each other. So they assumed I was chismeando about them all the time. And they never told me anything until I would text them throughout the summer. One of them eventually told me, they're like, oh yeah, we don't talk to you because you know, you talk shit. And I was like, ah! I was devastated, you guys. I was devastated. So, you know, just be mindful of who you hang out with, because they would talk so much shit about other people, and I wasn't talking shit. I was repeating something that had already happened, right? Like, I wasn't being, I don't know. I'm not trying to excuse myself. I'm just saying, like, I wasted like a year of a friendship with 2 people who were really shady. I remember one of them. One time I made a comment about my brother. Actually, I would make comments about my brother a lot because I was like, I want her to date my brother. I want her to like meet him or whatever. And I remember her being like, oh yeah, what's he going to school for? And when I said he was gonna go to school to be a teacher, tell me why that bitch was like, oh hell no, never mind. And I was devastated. Like, later on she did say that it was like because of the money, like she didn't want someone who made less money than her. But she was so in her own fucking world and bitter that I was like, I don't want you for my brother anyways. And one time we went to the beach, one of my really good friends from law school, Tori, and her mom. And when the mom heard, I hadn't really thought about this, you know, because in the moment I was just like, what a bitch. Like, when she said, que, you know, my brother this and my brother that, I was just like, that's fucked up, but whatever. Tori's mom was like, you don't want those type of people around your brother, around you, or around anyone. And I was like, you know what, you're right. Because that bitch was super privileged and so out of it, you know. So I'm glad that ended, but I was a chismosa at that time. I wasn't the only one. They were all chismosas, you know. But I don't know, maybe they talk so much shit about the other girls in the Latino community because I feel like people could see through them, except me, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's a little story, and not being on, you shouldn't be a chismosa. We're gonna set this real quick with the Maybelline powder. And I know I'm looking really, really pale, but ahorita que baje la luz, I think that's helping a little bit. So, I started classes again. They started this last week. Intensos. It's such an intense time, you know, because I'm gonna be freaking taking the tests like in a few months. Like, that's so crazy to think, right? Like, my god, my god. I do use the Anastasia pomade to do my eyebrows, and then use some eyeshadow to fill in. We're gonna prime the eyes real quick because the star of the show is this beautiful palette. It is from The Mandalorian. It is a collaboration between ColourPop and The Mandalorian, and I feel like they are the hottest shit right now. But I will admit, I haven't seen the show. I'm such a poser. In my defense, that was a gift and it's beautiful. I haven't used it, so I figured it was time. And, you know, I'm excited to use that and wear it. But I got sidetracked with that Chisme story. You know, I just want to give you guys some advice, you know, because I brought up my brother and I brought up random shit. So I was like, oh, they should know not to be chismosas because it gets them in trouble. And I don't know if you guys can relate, if you've ever lost a friendship over something like that, but sometimes it's better to keep your mouth shut. To be real, sometimes it is. So we are going to go in with just like a tattoo because that is, you know, like a good ¿cómo se dice? Oh, there's fallout. It's a good transition color. I'm gonna try to get close up so you guys can see. So I always use a transition color to really get in there and just blend, blend, blend. Sometimes I look at pictures and I'm like, my eyeshadow is not blended. What the fuck? I have been lied to. JK. But yeah, you guys, what else has happened? Work has been so busy. You know what I caught myself doing? Oh, you guys. I've been waking up super early and then working late at night. So like I'll be working more than the 8 hours. I need to not do that. But because I'm new, you know, not that new, but I sometimes work over the 8 hours because if something took me too long, I don't want my ass to get fired. It's a 9-month probationary period. That shit's intense. But I think I need to be really careful because that's a rabbit hole that I don't want to go down. I can't just work. Like, that's not good for you. That's not, I don't know, it's not. Let's go in with this darker brown real quick. A ver qué. There's a lot of greens, so I'm excited to try the greens. Oh, this is a really pretty color. This like Mario brush, I'm telling you, this shit's like the shit. Oh shit, there's pigment. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving this palette. I highly recommend. Now I'm gonna go in with the flatter surface, and we're gonna pick up some of this green. I want to say, like, to go with my shirt, I'm gonna go with these two greens. A ver qué. Let's start with the lighter one first. It has a little bit of glitter. Oh, I hope I didn't just fuck it up. What else can I tell you guys? Oh, you guys, I have some Chisme. Remember how I said I didn't want to date? Well, I think I do want to date. Like, mind you, it was only like a month ago that I was like, I'm done. I'm gonna take the whole last year. Now, no one technically has asked me seriously where I said, oh yeah, maybe. Like, no, everyone that's asked me out in the last few weeks, I've said no to. I've said I'm not dating, I'm not talking to anyone, I'm not doing whatever. But you guys, I have a friend. Let me explain. Are we gonna go with the deeper green? Yeah, let's go with the deeper green. I'm gonna get closer so you guys can see. There is fallout. I'm not gonna lie, there's fallout in this palette, but the colors are really pretty and it's just such a cute aesthetic. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh fuck, I just rubbed it. God damn it, siempre me pasa algo. But yeah, I have a friend. He is very sweet. Definitely my type. He's like a little chubby, super cute, beard, very smart, and you know, we both have told each other that, you know, we're not looking to date, we're not looking to be in a relationship, anything. Like, he's been super serious. But I don't think I've told you guys this. I was having nightmares, like literal nightmares with my ex. It was a mess. Let me blend this real quick. There's a beautiful gold in here, so let's use our finger and use that real quick. Ooh. Ooh, okay, excuse me. Oh, I love it. I will clean it up right now, don't worry. But yeah, you guys, I was freaking having nightmares. Isn't that so sad? It was just like so much internal drama, like trauma. There was just, I guess there's like so much trauma left over from this person. It's so fucked up. I washed all my brushes, you guys, and they're looking really cute and good, but now I don't know where anything is. So yeah, that's a problem. Let's put something in the inner corner to make it pop a little bit more. The nightmares were, they seem so real, you know. I was, let me get a little closer. Sorry if you guys don't like being so close. But the nightmares were basically like almost always the same, just slightly different, where we'd be somewhere, like a city, a pueblo, something. He'd come back into my life with all these promises, that we were going to be together, we were going to get married, all this. And then I would fall for it, and then he would disappear and have sometimes never have an explanation. Sometimes I went with my mom, or like random shit. You guys, the trauma is real. Let me drag this. And then in the dream, I would find out he wasn't coming back. So I would, you know, be so sad and so upset and so mad at myself. And I would wake up, you guys, so upset and so anxious and scared. Like I was legit scared of this person. Those dreams were like November, December, right? And ever since I made this friend, the nightmares fucking stopped. Isn't that crazy? And so obviously he hasn't asked me out or anything, because, you know, he has his own thing. And one thing I've learned is if people tell you something, you have to listen. You can't change them. You can't do anything. And for this guy specifically, even though, oh my God, he would totally be my type, it can't be more than a friendship, or, you know, like a whatever we have. It can't be more than that, because he kind of has walls up. My walls were up. Like I had walls up, but I brought my walls down. And February is an intense month, you know, so intense in the sense that it's the best month of all. It's my fucking birthday. Let me clean up aquí arriba. I'm just gonna use some concealer for that. So since my birthday's coming up, I'm gonna wait until, you know, all the birthday celebrations are done. I expect I'll be seeing my sister. Dude, you guys, this is so sad. I legit haven't seen my sister in a fucking year. I cried so much yesterday. I'm telling you, like, it's been emotional. It's just been fucking emotional. I'm gonna go in with some eyeliner that I am gonna do. I'm gonna try to do on camera, but you know how things go. I'm using the Honest Beauty eyeliner. I fucking love this eyeliner. It's so nice. Do you guys ever do that? It gets thicker and thicker and thicker. I'm trying here. I'm hardcore trying. I think yesterday todo me llegó I think everything just hit me yesterday, you know? I love my sister so much. She's like the only sister I have that like I know of. Let's go in with some bronzer, because I do want to invest in like a cream bronzer, but I don't own any actually. So I'm gonna use this real quick just to give myself some color. I'll go in a little bit with more. Pero yeah, like I was telling you guys, I love my sister so much, and the pandemic has been so fucked up to everyone, but yesterday was the first day that I really sat down and I was like, after I talked to my sister, I'm like, I haven't fucking seen her in a whole ass year. I'm gonna try some new lashes from House of Lashes. I got these at Target, never tried them before, but they looked really cute, so I'm like, let me get them real quick. And I'm gonna be using some like little sewing scissors to cut them. Oh, and they come in handy to pull up the plastic también. They're very pretty, like they're fluffy, but I think I have like smaller eyes, so I usually have to trim them. I'm blessed to say that I haven't lost anyone close to me, but just, you know, when you're close to family, like, it's fucking hard when you're close to people and you can't be near them. It's just devastating. I got some dark glue finally because I hate when there's like a white residue, you know? I always use a tweezer, like the back end, to put on the glue. And in case you guys don't know, you should let this glue get a little tacky, so se lo pones. And since I have no patience, what I do is I just blow on it. I pinch the eyelashes with the tweezer. And I just drop them. What do you guys think? So just look at this half. Do you guys like it? And then compared to like the no lashes, I think they're pretty. They seem like they're good quality. Like I'll be able to reuse them a few times, so I'm happy about that. Oh, the thing I haven't told you guys is I'm locked out of one of my Instagrams and I broke my phone. That's actually why I'm locked out of my Instagrams. Ay, es un desmadre, you guys. Un desmadre. Let me put this on real quick. Y les digo how I freaking murdered my freaking phone. I know. I know. Alright, so let's go in with some mascara. This is the Benefit Bad Gal mascara. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a clumsy person. I like to make trips. One trip, not trips. And when I do that, I'm carrying too much in my hands. This day in particular was last weekend. My brother, I picked up a different bronzer real quick just to give me a little more definition, you know, because I'm looking a little pale and I want to get some color. I was getting off my brother's car because he picked me up to, you know, from charging my car. And I think charging the cars is bad luck, you guys. Like, so many things have been happening when I'm over there trying to charge my car. And, you know, I had my backpack on me. Like I just had different things. I was carrying a lot. I had food. My brother was worried about me spilling my food in his car, which I understand. Totally understandable. We were in the driveway, so that's cement. And you guys, when I tell you I destroyed it, I freaking destroyed it. The screen started flashing like freaking purple and I was like, oh no, this is gone. And I'm always super positive, so I'm like, maybe we can fix it. And I took it to my brother and he's like, something about the LCD screen being destroyed. That bad. And since it was destroyed, we really couldn't do much aside from try our best to transfer all the information. Now, because the screen kept on turning black and, you know, purple and stuff, my brother's like, look, I'm gonna try to put things in the drive, but your phone's gone. And I was devastated because, yeah, I was planning on getting a new phone, but I wasn't planning on my shit being gone, you know? I lost like 5 hours, 6 hours that weekend, like trying to go back and forth with my brother, like keeping my phone unlocked and on to try to transfer everything. Honestly, I'm really thankful for him. He's a freaking genius. He was able to transfer my pictures and video, but not my contacts, not anything else. So yeah, and he did let me borrow a phone that used to be mine, but I had sold him. But I had sold it to him a few years back, and it's like a super old iPhone, probably like an iPhone 2 or 3, I don't know. But I'm appreciative that I have it. It's just I have no contacts, and I was locked out of most of my apps for like a day or two. Let's go in with some highlight. This is actually one of my favorite brushes to put highlight on. It's the MAC 133. It's so beautiful, but I don't know what highlight to use. I have a little highlight moment here, situation. Let's go with Hourglass. And actually, no, this is a bronzer. Do I need more bronzer? What do you guys think? Yeah, let's add a little more bronzer. It's just like one of those luminous ones, you know? Ooh, I like. Yes, girl, yes. I feel like I always forget I have different bronzers and shit. I used to collect makeup a lot, and then now I don't as much, but I still have a huge collection. Let's go with Becca. This is Becca in Opal. It's a little broken, but we will make do, you guys. We will make do. Ooh, what do you guys think? Do you like it? Wait, can you guys even see it? You guys, I'm devastated because I just broke my lip liner. I'm telling you, I'm fucking breaking everything. This is the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner, and I don't have a lot of lip liners, so I guess if anyone's looking to get me anything for my birthday, get me some nude lip liners, please. And maybe some like light brown, like nude tones. I'm a hot mess, you guys. How does one break a lip liner? That's crazy. We're gonna go in with this little Hourglass influencer lipstick. This, I think, was a gift. I don't know, I buy a lot of shit with that's like travel sized. Sorry if the lighting changed. Is it too shiny? I think it's a little shiny. But let me take some off. Let's add a little bit of MAC lipstick to add some definition, because it did kind of a little shiny for my taste. Like for the look, I think it's better a little bit with more of a matte finish. Let's do some spray. Yeah, of course we're bougie, so let me pull out my fan. This is a, I think, Patrick Ta fan. I do try to use my fans as much as possible because I buy all this random shit, and para que nada más se quede like sitting there, no ma'am, and we are not gonna do that. We are gonna use our things, because 2021 is all about using your shit, you know. Don't just let it sit there. Do not just let it sit there. So let's add a little more highlight, you know, por aquí, por allá, and I think we're done. Like, I think this is the look. I really wanted to update you guys on, you know, like my hot mess of a life. I know things are intense for all of you guys, but I just wanted to share that because, you know, we're friends, we're amigas, and I feel like you guys like to be updated, you know? Alright, you guys, this is the final look. I hope you guys like it. I'm not like very knowledgeable when it comes to like camera angles for filming a Get Ready With Me, but my sister had asked for it like when I did a Q&A, and I really wanted to do it. It like sounded really fun, and I thought it'd be a fun way to catch up with you guys, give you guys some chisme, and update you with what's going on with my hot mess of a life. So thank you so much for watching, and I will be seeing you in my next video. Bye-bye. Mwah.
Feeling like a boss ass bitch these days. Life is more than just getting paid. Yeah, you could bet your chips. Hope and wish and lose it all so quick these days. Yeah, this the gift mama gave me. Yeah, this the way daddy raised me. And when I get stressed, I just remember I'm blessed. Ain't no complaint.